The School Needs Survey identifies discrepancies between existing and desired conditions for teaching and learning. It should identify student and school program needs, review local needs assessment information, resource inventories, school performance and school accreditation reports, and other relevant information to determine needs for restructuring or expansion with consideration of the application of technology. The survey should identify the student and staff needs to be addressed. The needs survey should be documented by all relevant persons in the school system and be focused on discrepancies between existing and desired conditions for teaching and learning. The needs survey is used to develop a long-range plan of action based upon the objectives and systematic study of needs, resources, and educational goals of the school system. It will vary in depth, in subject matter, and in method of execution. However, the needs survey will all have the following elements. They require relevant information about the school system. They are gathered and assembled in an orderly manner. They include an interpretation and analysis of all pertinent data. They contain a number of conclusions. They contain a set of suggestions for consideration by the relevant authorities, and they have a step-by-step plan of action. Rationale for School Needs Survey. Intelligent planning is not possible without first making a survey of the school system. School authorities can be assured that it is spending public funds wisely. It indicates whether or not students are being properly educated and if school authorities are receiving a reasonable return on its taxes. This school survey is an essential element of decision-making process in education. The School Needs Survey ensures that long-range planning based on the survey is more likely to be soundly based than are decisions made without the benefits of systematic study of the school system. The school survey provides a powerful means of removing many irrational notions from consideration in the development of long-range planning. Different views of school surveys. It is regarded as an in-depth study of any or all matters related to education. It is also regarded as an educational inventory of the school system. It is used to evaluate present practices within the school system for the purposes of effecting educational improvement, as an objective and systematic approach to future planning, as an application of the scientific method to the development of long-range educational plans, as a public relations device whereby the members of the Board of Education, citizens, faculty, and staff becomes focused upon the goals of the school to the degree to which they are being attained by the school system. Reveal as objectively as possible the educational status of the school system and specifies the action required if the educational objectives of the school are to be realized. Decide number, size, and types of facilities needed. Aid architectural planning and design. Promote cooperative planning and understanding of program objectives. Stimulate effective and economical planning of facilities. So generally, the survey examines areas of employment opportunities, populations characteristics, career interests of young people, occupational programs necessary for a wide range of curricula. Issues to be addressed in a facility study. How does a school board set priorities among competing needs? How is the decision made about which building to improve, expand, or rebuild? To make sound decisions, the school board and administration need solid information, specifically a comprehensive facilities evaluation. A comprehensive facilities plan will give a solid basis for establishing priorities among building projects. Key questions to be asked are: does the building support or inhibit the total curricular program? Does the building support current teaching and learning styles? Does the building support currently available educational technology? Is the space optimally used? Do the buildings provide equity for all? Is it efficient to operate? Is its location convenient for the users? Is it healthful and safe? Can or should it be modified or expanded? What are the current deficiencies, needs related to space? What demographic changes are taking place in the school district that will affect student enrollment? What changes in the curriculum of instructional practice are or will be occurring that will affect how the school facilities are used? Benefits of an educational facility study. It provides a plan establishing the needs for the school. This enables the school authorities, administration, faculty, and patrons to know what the real needs are for the school and what things need to be accomplished. The plan will be the logical starting point to seek the financial assistance needed over the short and long term. An educational facility study will permit school officials to share with the community the total needs and vision of the school. Even though financial resources may not be available to satisfy all of the needs, at least everyone will be aware of what they are. Educational Plant Survey. The Educational Plant Survey is a systematic study that aids in the formulation of plans for housing the educational program and student population, faculty, administrators, staff, and auxiliary and ancillary services of the campus. The survey should contain the following areas: correct inventory data, appropriate inventory changes, that is, satisfactory to unsatisfactory, new square footage within normal allocation limits, cost projections that are within required cost limits, distribution of enrollment projections, faculty lists that are within normal limits, uniform utilization factors, survey recommendations for existing and new plants, summary of cost for survey recommendations, documented need of programs offered, documented approval of vocational and adult programs, assigned student stations to required areas, documentation showing utilization of plants based on regular and extended day or year-round operation, capacity of existing satisfactory facilities, permanent and relocatables, past and projected trends, anticipated revenue allocations, and plans for financing the proposed facility program. Planning. In undertaking any long-range planning effort, it is important to note that tomorrow's problems cannot be solved with today's facilities, equipment, materials, and skills. Therefore, educational leaders, planners, and designers must restructure instructional delivery systems, faculties, and management functions that will enable them to effectively serve students in the 21st century. Effective planning requires a clear understanding of the past and present, as well as a clear vision for the future. No, of the future. I'm sorry. Before going forward with any type of plan, prepare a clear set of guidelines that will address the following issues. Determine who the audience/audiences will be for the final plan by asking, who will read this document? Determine whether a conceptual plan, that is, for example, goals and policy, close quotation, a technical plan, open quotation, for example, furniture and equipment, close quote, and slash or an implementation plan, that is, open quote, for example, action plans, close quote, should be drafted simultaneously or separately and submitted to the authorities. 3. Specify the number of options to be presented within the final plan. Should the plan specify several different options or one major option for consideration? Establish an approximation for cost estimates. Should the plan deal with an idea or a realistic view of total integration? Determine how final decisions are made in the school system. Is the plan approved by the Ministry of Education, school board, or individual site/building level, or both simultaneously? Define emerging technologies for the planning committee. What technologies are included or excluded in the plan? Determine if a 1, 3, or 5-year plan is required. How far should the planning committee project into the future? Determine which existing committees should be working with or consulted by the planning committee. Identify a field-tested planning model that has a track record of efficiency and effectiveness. End of document. The school needs. So to further expand on that, the data collection instruments such as questionnaires and surveys, observations, interviews, as in either face-to-face or over the phone, and work samples. Thank you very much, and I will see you again.